So in one of my interviews, I went to, because I research, I research our culture, our spirituality, and the rest of it. So in one of my research, I went to Olivia's house. So when I was there, he was preparing a charm, preparing something. So an Ezenwine there came out and asked, what are you doing? What are you preparing? And came a Suna church. He said that he was preparing a Osenabo, and the lady was like, are you using it? Because, she knows the man, he's good with Afa. He said that he doesn't need to use it, that he's preparing it for a pastor. My ear turned, this kind of gossip, this sweet. I say, pastor? He said, yes, I'm preparing it for a pastor. Then the woman was like, I'm going to collect. I want to. The man said, no, I cannot give you this thing. I cannot give it to you. They don't like, why won't you give it to me? She said, I try me figure out wulumo mazi. I try me figure out wulumo mazi nabani. So the woman was not like, and you're doing it for a pastor. The man said, of course I told him the consequences, all those things. I told him what he's going to do and what it's not going to do. And he says I should prepare it. But I'm not going to give it to you. But I said, tomorrow now, if he starts losing his children now, he will now tell Madam, Chuku wetere, Chuke welugo. Because when many days, started laughing at what he said. But to tell us how powerful this Osenabo, how powerful it was. He said that he tried it once, he prepared it, and he applied it when he wanted to sleep. So he said in the middle of the night, he didn't even know what even woke him up. He went outside the house and saw his dead grandmother, no, the dead mom, coming out of the grave. Like, he said he was surprised because it was as if he was just, it was, the experience was just weird to him though. Because he said he just went and the woman was coming out of the grave, came out with a little baby girl. So he didn't really know the child. So he just kind of, just looking. The woman went inside the kitchen, prepared food, and took, even him and the little child, they now went back to that grave and just kind of went into there. He kind of, they said after the whole thing just, cleared from his eye, he asked asked the people, like, did I have any sister? Who is that little girl that I saw? Then they now told him that, the mom, they gave birth to a little baby girl, but she died when he went for boy, as an, if you have Manambra, Igbo, well, Igbo boy is part of us, went for his apprenticeship. So he didn't really meet or knew that they had a baby girl. So when they were just looking at all this, I was just there looking at, and he now said that all this particular charm, people that go to church, and when they're there, the pastor will look at you, you're wearing so and so, will just be looking at what you're wearing, what you even ate the previous day. Not be like, you ate this, your surname is this, your date of birth is that, gidiko. That's why I don't even trust all this nonsense. They'll tell you, you went to UNN, you went to this place, your date of birth, your husband, your child, you ate this and you ate that, trying to prove to you that they're actually seeing things. That's not true. That's nonsense. That's Osenabo, like pure. Like every dibia that is worth his while will tell you that thing is Osenabo, and this is what they used to deceive many people. And it's anyway, whatever, anything you're looking for, you see it. And this is why Osenabo is not really an acceptable gift in Igbo spirituality and cosmology, because it can be easily manipulated. Now you don't even know people that have the natural Osenabo. You understand? So what Igbos we use as divination, Afa, we have different systems. We have Ibibala, we have Eta. It's an open and closed. It asks this question and it answer. We have Atroba. We now have cowries. We now have cowries. Some even go as far as using germs, precious stones, water to for their divination tools. Now these things here, they're meant to give you not just give you the history. Some of them will give you history, like this is the root cause of your problem. It would give you some sort of genealogy, because at the process of flipping those systems, it's telling the dibia, it's kind of having this psychic connection that is revealing things to them. And once they ask you, is this true, you confirm, yes, this is true. Now it's so different from Osenabo. Even kola nut, some people use kola nut, eji oji agbafa. So when people have this kind of Osenabo, it's not just because, not just purposely, they're not doing it, they're not using it because this they're trying to kind of give some sort of an impression that their own is heaven and earth and all this nonsense, especially in the church, which you know, they've clamped it up with God told me, God said this, God said that. Well, I don't really believe that God tells people anything, so I don't really believe it. So that's it. So Osenabo is not acceptable in our cosmology in ordinary. It's a form of charm. It's against nature. Some people have the gifts of prophecy. Don't quote me wrong. Some people have the gift of prophecy, but not when it comes to Osenabo. Osenabo could see something, but it would never tell you, it will never give you a solution. It will just give you an abridged information. Now, even if it gives you a solution, it's giving a fake solution. So this is why Osenabo is not part of is not a gift that is recognized in Igbo spirituality and cosmology. So don't forget to subscribe and, you know, see you next time. Bye.